So these are two key players. Number one, it has no place to go. Remember, this isn't Duluth where we've got hills and the water's going to come roaring down, rushing through. That's a different kind of awful flood. This one is where the water just piles up and through here, and you can see it behind me here in the city. There's still sandbagging over here. Behind me, you can see they're still kind of trying to keep this water out because it's still raining here. We just had to move our tent back about 15 feet to keep it out of the water. And obviously, you got electricity, the lights and whatnot. And so we want to keep everybody, obviously, as safe as we can. But again, just look at these businesses down through here. Street lights are out. And I wonder if the power's on. I want to bring in Chief Buddy Williams in. He just got here. I know he's got an update for me. Did you guys turn the power off, or is this a power outage?
No, Jim, we actually turned the power off.
Okay.
Just here in the downtown area because of the standing water and the people trying to put sandbags out. We made sure the utilities were cut off here.
What type of new problems are developing?
Well, we've just discovered that we've got a very large sinkhole in one of the neighborhoods, and it's
How large?
It's big. I would say 40 foot deep, probably 40 foot wide, and we've got our utilities director over there right now. But this is something new that's developing, and this is within the last 30 minutes or so.
All right. Is this where there are homes, or
Yeah.
so there's homes in this sinkhole?
Yes, it's directly behind a home here in Live Oak right now.
So how these things go? I mean, do they widen? Is that just the first sign that the earth is, you will, sinking right there, or I mean, is this pretty much it?
Well,
it sinks.
No, well, it still seems to be growing just a little bit. That might be due to the fact that there's a main water line there that's now open and spewing water, but it seems like it's continuing to grow. There's large trees that are coming close to falling down over there, but we do have our utilities folks in place, and hopefully we'll be able to see what we can do to handle that situation.
Yeah, Chief, I wanted to ask you this. You can feel this. I mean, the winds have picked up, haven't they?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the storm's coming ashore now, and even with a 20, 25-mile-an-hour gust, with all this rain that we've had, we're going to have some trees down potentially, aren't we?
I would guarantee you that when the wind picks up, we're going to have a situation with the saturated ground, the tall, heavy trees. We haven't had the moisture. We're going to have some problems.
All right, how many people are threatened, homes and whatnot, along the Suwannee River? Because now that hasn't even really come into major flood yet, but it's going to over the next couple of days. How many people are threatened with that?
Well, again, it will be the next couple of days because the Suwannee River rising is going to depend on what we get in the Okefenokee Swamp. When you get to that situation, we're talking thousands of people.
Really?
Yes, there's a lot of folks that are in the general vicinity of the Suwannee River. When the Suwannee River does rise and go over the banks, we're talking about a big problem.
Well, thanks, Chief. I appreciate the update. So, guys, the problems get worse. Usually when we talk about landfall, Eric, we take a little bit of a sigh of relief because sometimes the storm collapses and goes away quickly, but this is not the case. As a matter of fact, as you heard from the sheriff, our problems are going to get worse, especially along the riverbanks. Back to you.
It's hard to imagine it'll get